Sprewell thought about a three, head fakes, now the two.
They got Patrick Ewing here off the ball with a foul. They're going to count the basket. The block by Patrick Ewing. He's doing all the little things. No easy baskets for his team. You erase two, and what does it do? It leads to Allen Houston, the no-looker. Larry Johnson, once again, the three. There's a 5-point swing right there. And then the defensive rebound by Ewing. He leads it out. The pump fake, the up and under, and Sprewell gives New York a 17-point lead.
Symbolic of the type of day it's been for Miami in Miami. Mourning back on the floor, playing with 5 fouls. Sprewell, tough hoop.
See, they just own the perimeter right now. But Sean Leonard, with that sore leg that he's had all season, the broken leg, cannot guard him, and neither can Porter guard Allen Houston. They're having their way right now on the perimeter.
19 for Sprewell. New York by 24. Mourning has it squirt out of his hands, and the Knicks take it back.
Go back to Sprewell. Go to Allen Houston. Use some clock.
In a few more minutes, unless Miami makes a furious run, Van Gundy can probably pull Ewing for good. Sprewell on the move.
When you got a hot hand, you go to it, and you tell the other team, we're going to give you this until you stop it. And you know what? Sprewell has not been stopped all day.
The Knicks came into this series firmly believing they could be competitive. In game 1, they have been dominant.
Sprewell is just backing his man down into the low post. This one with the little runner. And this is the Latrell Sprewell that Pat Riley also wanted here in Miami. New York got him, and today he's paying dividends.
Way to go, Patrick. It is great. Well, he's 4 for 5. That's right. And he's playing a very solid game here tonight. High score, 3:15 to go. Crowd shouting defense as Porter misses. That was the trademark of the crowd when the Knicks won their championship back in 71 and 73 when Red Holtzman was the coach. Sprewell gets 3 more, and the crowd erupts. Timeout, Miami. Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. First half, a 4-point lead for the New York Knicks, their biggest. Tipped away by Ewing and Mashburn. Marley for 3. Got it off in time. And the loose ball picked up first by Weatherspoon, then by Brown, and finally by Giles. And a foul is called against P.J. Brown. Great hustle by the Knicks.
The team 2 for 9.
Yeah, but it's too early in the game for the Knicks to give up. This is going to be an up and down change of pace game. Sprewell right at the rim.
And one. Latrell Sprewell. Must be all the good vibes from Jimi Hendrix. The penetration down the lane, drawing the defense, and Sprewell strong enough to battle through the hard foul.
I think it was traveling by Hardaway.
Right. Lob pass, Mourning, help defense by Ewing, rebound New York. Sprewell against Hardaway. Got it.
Sprewell eyeing Hardaway all the way, knowing I can just lift right over him. Got that angle. 2-point game.
Allen Houston against Leonard. Trying to find his stroke. Gives it up to Sprewell. Sprewell with a floater. Sprewell steps inside and hits. Latrell Sprewell, the good ball fake. 9 points.
Or which rule book they're going to use. I mean, it allows some of these illegal moves, but when you talk about the all-time...
Another guy they got to find a way to get in the game, and he's been virtually silent, has been Allen Houston. He's going to have to work as Sprewell goes down low against Porter.
Latrell Sprewell has tossed in 13 today.
Just an indication of how good a player Latrell Sprewell is when he's on.
Some sort of give and go. break down the defense. The defense can see it when it's coming from the outside. Houston holding the ball.
Got away from Marley and hit. Pretty move by Allen Houston to tie the game at 69. Timeout with 5:36 left. New York on a 7-0 run the last 4 minutes. It's 69-69 all. The NBA on NBC.
Another one of those drought morning bails them out 2-point game.
5.5 minutes they went without a score. The 4 to shoot. Childs hits a 3. Chris Childs has given New York a 1-point lead. Their first lead since it was 37-35 late in the second quarter.
And the Knicks ought to come back with a quick effort themselves. They slow down, let the Heat defense set up. When they've been able to set up, they've been able to shut down the New York Knicks.
Larry Johnson, guarded by Mashburn.
8 on the clock.
Spinning baseline, up and in. And Miami takes a timeout. Larry Johnson's bucket has given New York a 1-point lead.
No way that Jamal Mashburn has the strength to play with Larry Johnson. Alonzo Mourning a little late coming over on the rotation, and the Knicks bench celebrates.
74-73 New York. You're watching the NBA on NBC.
Miami's offense is designed to use 24 seconds, so the Knicks are going to have to play some defense, and then they're going to have to be ready to rebound the ball.
Hardaway lost it. Larry Johnson has it for New York. Here's Sprewell. 20 seconds left. Timeout, New York.
Tim cannot believe it.
19.9 seconds on the clock. A 1-point game after this Hardaway turnover. New York will get it, but only 4 seconds to shoot. And 4.5 left in the game.
That was not a good set. The Knicks have to get themselves 2 chances to tie or win the ball game. 4 seconds. Van Gundy calls a play a triangle. That usually means something for Ewing. Out in Houston.
Houston ducks under. Got it! With 8 tenths left. Tom? All right, Jim.
Well, you get a look at the clock as the ball is going up. There's 2. The ball dancing around. Comes down. That's almost a full second when that ball went through the hoop. He's holding me, trying to get some sort of help from the officials on any kind of play. They got to get the ball in, and it's got to get up in the air. Porter
got it away. No good. Just missed. And the New York Knicks have become the second team in NBA history to knock off a number 1. An 8 over a number 1, only the second time in NBA history. Let's go to Jim Gray.
Thank you very much, Ann. I'm here with Allen Houston, the game-winning shot. Allen, how did you guys manage to pull this off with so many guys beaten up and battered?
I don't know. The Lord was with us today. You know, when God's with you, anything can happen. I think we just stuck with it. I think, earlier in this series when we got down, we didn't keep our poise. And I think tonight we kept our poise. We just played smart basketball.
After Game 4, realistically, in the back of your mind, did you really think you could come in here and win this game, or did you guys kind of think, hey, we blew a big opportunity?
Well, we had done it before, but, this is a much better team than it was last year. So I think we had a lot of belief, and like I said, the Lord was with us, and we just wanted to come in and just give 100%.
A tremendous performance today, Hannah, by Chris Childs playing with the bad thigh. Difficult for you to play the entire game. How were you able to be out there on the court?
Well, it's just I couldn't sit out Game 5, sit there and watch the game and watch those guys go out there and give their all. And, Patrick's an inspiration because he's played like that all year. So if he can do it, I just felt I had to go out there and give him any minutes I could, regardless. It would have been more pain if I'd have sat out and we'd have lost.
You really can't enjoy this all too long because now you got to get ready for Atlanta and Detroit. Do you have a preference?
we don't have a preference. We didn't have one when we didn't know if we was going to play Indiana or Miami. Whoever we play, we're going to go out there and give it our all. We're going to prepare for both teams.
You're just happy to be looking forward, huh?
We're just happy to move on. The 8 seed beating the 1 seed and moving on into the playoffs.
Did you give your guys a chance after you blew what was a really good opportunity in Game 4 based on what was wrong with Patrick's Achilles and wrong with your thigh?
Well, that would have been easy for us to give a medical excuse for us just to sit out and really be down on ourselves after we had an opportunity to win after we're up 2-1. But this team has battled all year long. People counted us out all year long. We had all the new changes and management and everything, and it makes it even sweeter.
Chris, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you in the next round.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's send it back to Hannah Storm.